Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back for another video. I know this is out a day late. It was actually supposed to be out yesterday on a Wednesday, which is where I normally do these weekly cleanouts. But due to some unfortunate events, I guess you can call it, like overtime working and stuff like that, I wasn't able to make the video yesterday and post it actually. So I'm gonna do it now today on the 24th of February, on my birthday actually, because I have the day off, so I'm actually able to do it today. So, if you're not familiar with the series, it's basically me looting my mailbox and cleaning out what I've sold for the past 7 days. But now, obviously, it's going to be 8 days because I have a day more today. And the next one will then be only 6 days. But that is just how it is. But we're going to jump into the mailbox and we're going to see how much gold I've made and what items I've sold. How many items that I've sold as well. So let's just jump straight into it, shall we? We're going to go over here in Iron Forge mailbox. I'm on my Longboy Auction House mount. After last episode, we ended up on 3.4 million after 15 weeks. My plan is to do it within the week 30. So this is going to be week 16, which means we have like 14 cleanouts after this one still to come to make $10 million a gold cap, basically. Well, not dollars, 10 million gold, of course, a gold cap, basically. So let's just jump into the mailbox and let's see how far we can get this week. So I have 150 auctions sold, and the first 100 auction is 320,000 gold, which is pretty decent. Hopefully the next 50 is also having a bit of gold in there. If it's like half, then we almost reach 500,000, which is pretty good, which is ideal. But yeah, let's just go through the list and see what I've sold and see if there's anything worth mentioning. Because I mean, with only 320, there's a lot of minor sales. Like you can see, there's like some materials, some crafted, another material, some crafted again. Like a lot of like minor sales, which is not really that interesting. A farm transfer piece here from depth mines, crafted materials you can call it, but materials. A lot of low sales. I have a lot of low sales because I'm like 150 is pretty decent. So there's like a lot of materials that I've found from the various dungeons that I'm just posting because they do sell. It's not obviously not insane, but they do tend to sell. So fell cloth, that's pretty bad price for that one though. More pristine hide. Again, a lot of materials. Then we go here. We got another Seal to Move Lost Legion. I'm selling a lot of these, which is lovely. We got a Veil of the Sand, which is almost 50,000. So that's pretty decent. These tend to sell pretty well, actually. I have the recipe myself, so I craft them myself. I farm most of the materials myself as well. So the profit on these is pretty decent. Of course, you do need to buy the crafting vendor items, which obviously cost gold, and you can't really do anything about those. But the profit on them are pretty decent if you farm the materials yourself. So I actually have 3 more in the guild bank and have 1 more on the auction house. So hopefully they will start selling as well, because that is obviously lovely. What else do we have? We got some aboriginal gloves, which is from Wailing Caverns. We got a sulfur and hammer, which I'm actually selling, well, not a lot of, but throughout my gold farming, I'm actually sold a lot of these sulfur and hammer, which is also a crafted one. And again, if you do like farm the materials yourself, you can almost make it for free. Obviously it takes time, but the dark iron bars, I don't actually know if you need dark iron bars. You definitely need arcanite bars, which is pretty expensive if you're going to buy one, because you need 50, and then there's also the blood of the mountain. Those are the 2 main mats you need for it. So if you do go out and farm those yourself, then it could be pretty decent. Like the profit is huge on them. The blood of the mountain you can farm in molten core if you do like non bosses and only kill the mobs around it. Then you can get that pretty fast, and you can get a lot of dark iron bars as well. And also if you do if you buy the arcane crystals, as they're called, and transmute them into the arcanite bars, then you can, like, because sometimes you can buy the arcane crystals for low prices and then actually make them into arcanite bars, and you're gonna make a lot of gold from that one, just even by selling them. I have like 200 on the auction house of the Arcanine bars. So definitely look into that if you haven't, because then once you sell a sulfur and hammer, the profit on them will be a lot higher. But that's pretty decent. We got some orbs here, a lot of them, 200. That's a pretty decent price. This was actually from a dungeon that I recently did, which is Stratholme main gate, because there's a mob in there that is 100% dropping one of these orbs towards the end. But also you can get it from the mobs around him, like the inside the scarlet looking place with the undead, undead mobs there. You can get these, so that's pretty decent. They sold pretty fast actually, because I just recently made it. So that's nice. That's lovely. Some more materials. I don't think there's the Night Reaver is a weapon that I got from Shadowfang Keep just recently as well. But then again, a lot of that's actually pets. But a lot of materials again. Some more materials, Serenite bars, some herbs that I've been doing as well. Bunch of random stuff. So 320 for the last for the first 100 auctions. So let's do this. Hopefully we're not loading everything. So let's see what the last 50 auction can bring in. I can see there's some okay sales already, so it shouldn't be too bad actually. But we'll see. Hopefully it can bump up a little bit here, because that is a little bit low. But oh yeah, okay, almost 100k for the last 50. That is pretty decent. So that's gonna be like 400,000 for this week, approximately. So that's all right, I guess. Not as good as last week, but we did sell 300 and something piece item, 350 I think it almost was last week. So that obviously helped a lot. But like almost 400, well, a little bit over 400 this week. That's pretty decent. But we have some crafted, some jade, another crafted. Again, it's probably just less to sell. Oh, this is actually just a vendor bag that you can buy in Stratholme City in Outland. I don't think it like the profit on them is pretty amazing if you just buy them for the vendor. Black Knight is dagger that I farmed. It's probably not that much interesting, because there's again a lot of lesser sales, more materials, more materials. More materials and more materials. Yes, it's basically just materials, and then there's a few crafted items here. So yeah, let's just loot it out. And yeah, 400k in this week's episode. It's pretty decent. I'm almost at 4 million. It's still a bit of a way till we get to the goal cap, the 10 million. So something needs to happen if I need to do it before week 30. But hopefully something of my stuff will sell. We can actually take a look at my auction house if we want to, because you can see I do have 25 million on the auction house, and there's the bag again. This is that I've just sold. And I do have some of the pieces are fake value, probably like this one. But I do have like Skullflame Shield. I do have like Dustbringer here, which is a pretty insane weapon. If it says it's 1 million. So I do have some good pieces like Gloom Shroud, which is also super rare. So hopefully some of these things will sell eventually, so I can make my goal cap before week 30. But yeah, we'll see how far we get with the next couple of weeks. Of course, I'm gonna do one every Wednesday, as I said. So make sure you subscribe so you can follow it, so you don't miss out on any of them. Make sure you leave it a like on the video. It's gonna help me a lot. And also follow me over on my Twitch. I do live streams every single week, and where I show I do gold farming, and I showcase my farms, and I also make videos about the farms that I do, majority of them at least. So you can also check those out on my YouTube channel if you are interested. But then yeah, nothing more to say. Then I'll see you all in the next week's clean out on Wednesday. Goodbye.